Here we are live from the Moorhead High School Gymnasium today. Rob Grammer here with Jason Gregoire for another historic day here in Moorhead. Last year we got the first ever adapted floor hockey home game in Moorhead, and now second year into it, here's the first home game of the season for this year's squad. Jason, and here we go again. The gym's filling up, and it looks like we're ready for another exciting game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, there's a nice little buzz in the air right now. The atmosphere, a lot of people filing in. It's going to be fun to watch your son get going here.
It's hard not to get excited when Miley Cyrus is blaring over the public address with Party in the USA, and you could tell in the warm-ups the kids were, I don't know if they picked the warm-up music or not, but they liked it. They were getting into it. It was an active warm-up, and I expect the same during the game. I expect there to be a lot of energy and action out there. So we're getting ready here as the teams are gathering. I would imagine we'll get to the announcements of the players as well as a special national anthem. Everyone settles in.
Moorhead Senior High School for Minnesota floor hockey. This afternoon, the visiting Mustangs of Anoka versus our sponsor Moorhead Senior High School. We thank everybody for their attendance. Should be a great game. And before we introduce the starting lineups for both squads, we have a special singer to do our national anthem this afternoon. So if everybody could please rise and direct your attention to the west end of the Spud Gymnasium as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Mr. Owen Anderson. Starting on defense, senior number 6, Anoka. At the other defensive position, a sophomore, number 19, Benjamin Olkers. Starting at a wing position, freshman number 4, Michael Leesky. At the other wing position, a senior number 23, Blake Bible. And centering the Mustangs, a freshman number 17, J.C. Boyce. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your starting lineup for the Anoka Mustangs. They are coached by Mr. Pete Cruches, with the rest of the coaches, players, and staff of the Anoka Mustangs High School floor hockey squad. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the home team of the school board this afternoon. Our spots of Moorhead Senior High School. Starting in goal, a junior number 1, Lou Ferris. At defensive position, sophomore number 6, Celia Nelson. And the other defensive position, the freshman number 16, Aiden Lucia. And a forward, a junior number 3, Daniel Kumala. And then the fourth position, sophomore number 17, Nick DeShane. And the spot center this afternoon, junior number 12, Zach Bryanowski. And then coach of the Moorhead Scouts, Ms. Heidi Fisher, along with the rest of the coaches, players, and staff of the Moorhead High School squads, 4 hockey squad. Let's play 4 hockey.
All right, there you have it. The anthem has been sung, and nice job by Owen Anderson there on the anthem. And we have the starting lineups announced, and we're about to get going here. You can see everyone gets lined up, and they do have markings on the floor where the players stand for their face-offs. As a reminder, the 2 designated defenders cannot cross the center line, and the 2 designated forwards cannot cross the center line in the defensive end. And the center is the only player that can go anywhere on the floor, and they are designated by the candy cane striped stick. So you'll notice your centers will be using a stick that's taped from the blade up the shaft, candy cane style. So we have the Anoka Hennepin Mustangs visiting the Spuds here today. Final instructions are being given by the officials, and the Mustangs are going to start with Paul Kicker in the nets, a senior. They're going to have Dylan Ongaga on defense. I know they're going to come with, help me remember that, Jason. Who's the other defender starting? I know they got Bybooth up front.
Gieske up front.
Gieski's going up front. I know on the center was J.C. Boyce.
J.C. Boyce.
And I think it's Ben Oakers on defense as well. Spuds are going to come out of the chute with the experienced Lou Ferris in the nets. And then we've got also returning from last year's team, Celia Nelson on defense, and newcomer Luchin, Aiden Luchin on defense. Up front, you're going to have, again, returning some experience with Daniel Kumala, really an energy guy for the Spuds, number 3. And then you've got newcomer Nick DeShane providing some energy up front for the Spuds to start. And then at center, we got Zach Ranowski, who returning from last year's team has proven to be a powerhouse out there, and he's going to be able to roam the floor to start the game for the Spuds. Looks like everybody's lined up. Officials are just waiting on a couple more players to get into place, and we're about to get started. 15-minute periods. There'll be running time. The first 2 periods are running time. Puck is down. Boise throws it in deep where Ferris sticks it aside. And now Luchin's going to try to play it up and get it clear, but some good pressure up front from the Mustangs. Keeps it in the corner. Ranowski's in to help down low. Puck is cleared in on Ferris, but Ferris is going to jump on top of that to get the first whistle of the game.
Yeah, always good to get a couple feels of that puck early in the game for the goalie. Get into the game right away.
Ranowski in against J.C. Boyce. Boyce wins that draw, peels towards the net, throws it cross into the corner where the Mustangs are going to jump on it. That's where Gieske tries to send it out front, but good defense from Nelson. Gets it up to Ranowski. Ranowski sends it up, looking for the spot up on the new spot up there. That's DeShane. Now DeShane on the attack. Kumala's going to keep it in the zone, or at least give it a try, but it is cleared across the center line where now the Stangs are going to come in on the left. Attempted shot there, but Luchin with some good stick work to block that one, and it comes near side. And Boyce is going to jump on it, throws it towards the net, but blocked by Nelson, and here comes Ranowski. And good defensive back pressure there from Bybooth, who sends a shot in on Lou Ferris, and a big stick save there. And Luchin's going to try to clear now, coming up the right side, but heavy pressure from Bybooth now. but Luchin tries to get around, but Byebooth with the forecheck keeps it alive, tries to center it, but sticked away again by Ferris, and cleared up for Nelson. And now we're on the attack again. Good pressure there, but a good clear coming in from the Mustangs, and then Luchin sends it back across the center line where Kumala's going to go to work, but it is cleared again. And now Luchin trying to keep it in the offensive end for the Spuds, clears it near side, but a nice defensive play. Good effort there from Ongaga to clear it, but it goes right to Nelson, and Nelson just fires it back up the ice where Nick Deshane's going to get on it. Now Kumala's going to try to turn it back, does win a puck, but again Ongaga's able to clear it. Now Nelson, nice little feed over to Luchin, and Luchin's coming up the right side, and he's going to get it up across now to Deshane. Deshane trying to get around the Stangs defense there, but sticked away on the first touch of the night for kicker in the nets for the Mustangs. Now it's cleared all the way up, and it comes up the ice to the Mustangs, who clear it into the corner as Gieske threw it far side. And now it's Byebooth coming away with it. Tries to get in, but a good poke check there by Lou Ferris. Nice read on that one to poke it away, and the Spuds are on the attack. Good effort from Boyce there to try to get it, but now Ranowski on the backhand throws it in to the far right corner. And there it's cleared near side where Ngaga's going to try to get it. But Kumala's right there, now turning it back for the Spuds. Fires it in on kicker, hits the side of the net, and it's cleared away again by Ngaga. Now Gieske, but Nelson's right there. Gieske gets loose, blocked out front by Byebooth, and Nernowski's able to clear it. Ongaga again trying to clear. Good defense from Ongaga here, anticipating the play early in the game. But now Kumala out front to Deshane. Left-handed shot from Deshane, sticked away by kicker, and now it's back where Ngaga's trying to clear, but Deshane's on it. Now Deshane going to work behind the net, gets it to Kumala. Kumala tries to win it, but Boyce with some good back pressure for the Mustangs gets it up, and Byebooth is going to fire one wide, and Luchin's there. Now Luchin trying to dig it out from under the pad. Good work again by Byebooth, but good elusiveness from Luchin, comes up the right side. Sticked away from Boyce in behind. Byebooth's going to be the first to it. Looking to make a play, but again, Luchin there with the defense. Good stick there to keep Byebooth from coming out front. Now Byebooth trying to tuck one in. It's on the side of the net. Boyce whacks at it, and we got a goal. First goal of the game, J.C. Boyce for the Mustangs.
Just some really good work by them down in the behind the net. Lou made a couple of really nice saves in tight there, but I just couldn't gather that second or third rebound it might have been, and finally found the back of the net.
Relentless pressure and effort there from both Byebooth and J.C. Boyce, and Boyce is able to tuck it in. I'd expect an assist for Byebooth on that one as well. Puck is down. Boyce going back to work, but met there by Luchin with a strong check there on the puck, and Byebooth starting to use his body, trying to create some space, but Luchin wins that puck and clears it up. Now Deshane's on it in the corner, looking to center it out for Kumala. Flips in on the left side, but good defense there again. Nice shot blocked out front by Ongaga, and then Boyce is able to clear it all the way down to the far corner to the right of Ferris. Now Nelson clears it up to the wing. Luchin's going to get there, but Boyce is strong on the puck there and clears it in. Byebooth tries to center it for Gieske, and Gieske is positioned well out front, just waiting for something. They whack at it, it goes wide, and Ferris is going to cover that one.
Good idea by Lou to cover that one up. We had some defensive breakdowns happening there, so I think read that pressure and covered it up.
Ranowski in against Boyce for the draw. They're trying to rearrange the lineup there where Luchin and Byebooth had gotten crossed up on the wrong side, where they got it straightened away, and a good win by Ranowski up to Kumala, but there again Ongaga clears, and we get a horn. So as our first 5 minutes has elapsed here, they will blow the horn every 5 minutes and allow for some substitutions. So that's what we have here with 10 minutes to go in the first period. On the Atchison Company scoreboard, the Mustangs are holding a 1-0 lead.
Really a fun first 5 minutes, back and forth. Some good saves out of both goalies, some good chances out of both teams. Nice defensive coverage. It was a good first 5 minutes.
Looks like we got Kelsey Byebooth coming in on defense. And then we got Dickinson coming in, it looks like at center for the Mustangs. Spuds are going to stick with their lineup up front with Deshane and Kumala on the wings and Ranowski at center. Looks like a similar lineup on defense too. No substitutions immediately here for the Spuds. And Boyce is coming back in for the Mustangs, going back to defense now. And she put in quite an effort in that first 5 minutes. Probably needs a little break. And the puck's down. Comes in on net there where kicker sticks it to the side. Now Kumala tries to center it. Deshane's there, but it kind of gets lost in his feet and cleared away. Big shot from Ranowski on. Kicker with another big save. Clear it up, but Ranowski's going to keep the zone. And Luchin fires it back down low. Now Deshane on it. Deshane looking for it, trying to get around Bybuth, but then back is Dickinson with some help. And then Bybuth tries to clear, but it hits Kumala, and it's in behind now where Bybuth will get to it first. Throws it far side in the corner, and now Dickinson's going to help out. Dickinson trying to clear, but good pressure from Deshane, makes it tough. Gets it up past the center line, and Luchin's there for the Spuds, going to throw it right back down near corner. In pursuit is Kumala, and the Mustangs are able to clear it up. Now on the attack is Lapel. Joseph Lapel tries to center it. Big save from Ferris. Rebound lies there. Luchin defends it well. Good stick from Luchin there. Now it's far side. Luchin trying to get it up the wing, but met with some heavy pressure there by Lapel. Now Ranowski in some support. Ooh, it just slips right by the post, and Lou Ferris said, I've seen enough of that, and gonna take it for the whistle.
Again, a good chance for the Mustangs, and a good idea by Lou to freeze that puck and try to reset the group here.
Gabe Mueller out there now. There's a quick shot in from Lapel just wide to the right of Ferris, and Ranowski comes back and is going to try to clear up the right side, but stopped there by Lapel. Now cleared again, but Boyce is right there to get it back across the center line. Now Dickinson in, tries a shot, gets it into the near corner to the left of Lou Ferris. And Nelson's right there, and she's going to clear it all the way up looking for Kumel, but Boyce with good anticipation intercepts that one and sends it right back in. Now Luchin going to work against Mueller. Mustangs have a pretty relentless forecheck right now, but Spuds are able to clear, and Deshane's going to get to it first. Pretty good job by Kicker to clear that one to the corner and let the defense come back and help out. Ranowski with a big shot there on Kicker. If Kicker doesn't have some positioning, that thing's in.
Yep.
That's a save a goalie makes on being in a good spot for sure. Now Kumala on the back end, but what a clear by Bybuth right at the last second. Now Ranowski turning it in. Ranowski getting in the middle, trying to come up the slot for a shot, but met by Bybuth again, and Kumala is going to clear it down into the corner. Now Deshane coming in off the left wing. Quick shot right off the near side of the net. And now Deshane again behind, but it's cleared by Boyce up, and the Stangs have some action, but good defense from Nelson to clear it back to Ranowski. Now Ranowski turning down the slot. Fires it, and a goal! Zach Ranowski! That quick turnaround snapper, and Ranowski has the Spuds on the board.
What a great clear by Celia Nelson to get the puck up to Ranowski, and he turned around and fired it. Goalie had got a piece of it, but just not quite enough. What a great goal.
Well, you can't. How about the poise from Celia Nelson? She's experienced in her second year back on defense, and she knows what she wants to do when she gets that puck. It's not just an erratic clear. She's looking to headman that to a teammate, and had some success there on that one. Puck down. Stangs on it again. They fire it in. A long shot coming just to the left of Ferris, but Luchin's going to get there. Luchin trying to come up the wall, met by Mueller, but Luchin gets loose, clears it all the way down to the corner, but Boyce is going to get there for the Mustangs. Clears it up right. Oh, just past the stick of Kumala, but Daniel's going to get there. He's trying to come down the slot. Now Ranowski on the backhand, but Boyce came and blocked that one. Luchin trying to clear it. Turnaround attempt here by the Mustangs, but great defense again from Luchin. But there's a shot, stick save. Lou Ferris.
Great save by Lou.
Now Luchin trying to clear on the far side. Gets it across where Bybuth is going to try to clear it back, and it comes to Luchin again. Luchin to Bybuth. It's like they're playing. Now Kumala shoots it just wide. Deshane's the first on it for the Spuds. Can't attack there, met by Boyce again. Now Ranowski with it. Big shot, Ranowski blocked by Bybuth. Now Deshane and Boyce battling in the far corner. Nice job by Boyce, but Ranowski blocks it, shoots it just wide to the right of Kicker. Kumala's going to get there. Kumala digs it out. Centering attempt for Ranowski, gets all the way down the ice, and now the Stangs are on it. Nelson in the corner battling there with Lapel. Lapel tries to center it, but it hits some traffic, and now Luchin again, but here comes a puck to Lapel. Tries a quick shot, but Ranowski's able to fend it off, and here it comes near side. We got Dickinson and Nelson Good use of the body by Dickinson to create some space, but it just gets up to Ranowski, who's going to clear it all the way down. Shot on goal. Good stick from kicker, and it's chipped up over the divider there, and out of play.
Yep. Good steer by that goalie, and a good heads-up play by Mr. Ranowski there to get a puck on net. You never know what can happen to get a puck on net.
But these goaltenders have to be alert. These they know how to kind of turn and fire it from really anywhere. If they get some space, they're looking to shoot. We got Kumala in there and Ranowski on the face-off, along with Dickinson. So it's still loose in the corner. Ranowski must have slipped out of play, and we're going to have another face-off. Oh, that 5 minutes went quick. That's another 5-minute buzzer for us. So 5 minutes remaining in the first period. We'll have some substitutions here, and on the Atchison Company scoreboard, Zach Ranowski is able to net one in that second 5 minutes for the Spuds to tie it at 1.
Yeah, that was a great 5 minutes by Moorhead there. A lot of pressure, a lot of good chances on net. Ranowski and Kumala did a really good job on forechecking there, getting pucks back on their sticks and pucks on net.
Well, and it looks like that's an energy line up front is Duchesne. Although Duchesne wasn't figuring into a lot of the shots on net, certainly was providing the pressure to keep the puck down in the offensive end for the Spuds.
Looks like we got Mr. Tate St. Louis checking in on the offense.
That's triggering quite the roar from the crowd, but it's inspired by Tate himself. Excited to be in the game here as we have some substitutions. We got Tate up front. We got Ranowski staying at forward, now switching with Kumala in the center position. That's an interesting, load management situation, I think, for the Spuds, where you want Ranowski up and down the floor, but also it's a lot of energy to get up and down the floor. So now they're going to let Kumala help out in the defensive end and give Ranowski a break up front. We got Mitchell Craig, one of the captains, coming in on defense, and the puck's down here. 5 minutes to go in the first. Kumala near side in the defensive end, trying to clear it. Unable to. They do a little battle. Bybuth trying to get there. But Luchin is there again and clears it up, and there's Ongaga on defense back in the game. Luchin up, now Ranowski. Good tape-to-tape pass. Ranowski tries to fire, blocked by Ongaga. Backhand attempt by Ranowski. Ongaga clears it up now, where it comes in to Gieske. Gieske and Kumala. Kumala clears. Now Gieske tries to fire it across, centering a pass to Bybuth that just misses. And now Luchin trying to come up the far side, able to finally sneak by and clear it all the way up, where Tate St. Louis is on it. Ben Olkers back in defense for the Mustangs, is trying to clear, but St. Louis is heavy on the forecheck right now. Just a quick shot in, hits the side of the net. Now Tate is coming near side with Ranowski. Ranowski clears it back in behind. And now Olkers is going to come up the far side, but blocked there by Kumala. Now Kumala in on it, on Ongaga. Kumala and Ongaga. Ongaga tries to clear. Clearing attempt does get across the line now, where Gieske's on it. Coming in on the right, quick shot. Goes just wide to the right of Ferris, where Luchin's on it. Luchin doing some battle there with Trace Fuller and is going to win that one and clear it up to Tate. Tate St. Louis gets it in behind, where Kicker is going to watch it for Ongaga. Now Ongaga near side, fires it up, but blocked by Ranowski. Ranowski looking for that turnaround snapper again high in the slot. Well defended by Ongaga this time. And then it's cleared all the way up by Olkers, but Luchin's going to slam it right back to Tate St. Louis. Now St. Louis down in the corner. Olkers is going to get there first. Again, clears it up, and now gets it to Fuller. Fuller trying to work its way around Luchin, centers it out front. Mitchell Craig on defense, and shot just wide by Gieske. Now another shot comes in by Bybuth, and Mitchell Craig's going to get there to try to clear for the Spuds. Mitchell Craig in the corner doing some battle with Bybuth. Bybuth is going to try to center it, gets it out front. Great defense from Luchin. Again, there's Luchin with that stick, Jason. Tough defender, anticipates well, and Luchin clears.
He does a great job, stick on stick, stealing pucks from those guys. He is a good defender back there. Fun to watch.
Now Luchin again, high compete level, doesn't make anything easy on the Mustangs, but Fuller is going to get to the puck down in the corner first. Kumala now on Fuller. Fuller trying to make a little bit of an escape move out of there, but Kumala's not having it. Now Luchin gets to it too. Good support defense from Luchin, clears it. Quick shot from away, but blocked at the last second by Ongaga out front. Doesn't even get to Kicker. Now Ongaga clears it all the way down the ice where Mitchell Craig again going to get to it. Tries to make it clear, but Bybooth intercepts it. Sends it out, but Luchin on the clear up to St. Louis. Now Bybooth again. Mitchell Craig clears it out of harm's way, and now it comes out to Fuller. Quick shot from Fuller, blocked out front, actually probably by Gieske that time. And now Bybooth tries a shot, but that's blocked by Luchin and company. Now Luchin steals it away from Fuller, and here comes Luchin. Quick shot on Gaga. Now Tate St. Louis with a shot, goes just wide. Now Ranowski, off the side of the net, almost snuck that one by kicker. Kumala up top trying to keep it in. Yeah, he's able to do so, but then good second effort defense coming there by Ben Olkers. But Kumala centers it. Ranowski's out front. Ooh, nice job by Ngaga to clear. Now Mitchell Craig and Lou Ferris. Oh, slips in on Lou. Very alertly covers up.
Yeah, good idea there by Lou to again get a whistle and maybe get a reset on the defensive side of this thing. See if Kumala can win this draw here and get us back in the offensive end.
I think a number of the players were surprised. A quick shot there off the draw. What a good-looking face-off play there as Gieske had a quick snapper that snuck just to the left of Lou Ferris. If that was on frame, that one might have gone in.
Yeah, that was a nice little one-touch, nice little face-off play. Just didn't quite get it on target.
Boyce again. She's been good in the center circle for sure and just about had the same play right there, but it is cleared away this time. Now Giesche's going to jump on it to the right of Lou Ferris, defended by Luchin. Fuller's in there, but it's cleared by Kumala. And now Olker's trying to clear, but we got a rolling puck that gets away from him. Diving play to clear that thing before Tate St. Louis could get there. Now Ranowski sends it back across. Olkers is going to get there first. Sends it up, and we've got some action. Gieske in, right in front, turnaround shot just wide of Lou Ferris. Luchin there first. Battling with Fuller. Fuller's going to get the best of that one, but a good second effort from Luchin. Backhand attempt from Boyce, goes in behind. Now Kumala. Kumala tries to clear it up near side, met by Gieske. And now Boyce again, backhands it out front, and there's the horn as the puck came into the slot with Fuller just about to rip one on Ferris, but maybe saved by the bell that time. Yeah.
Saved by the bell.
Well, this is about as evenly of a match contest as you could ask for. The effort is apparent there, and that's what's making it tough on either side. There's not a lot of space to be had because the defending, the anticipation, and the stick-on-stick, stick-on-puck action is very strong, and it's making it hard to generate really any great offensive scoring chances. However, each side was able to sneak one in, and we're tied on the Atchison Company scoreboard after one period, 1-1.
Yeah, and that's really those just second efforts, that get a stick on a puck and deflect it just a little bit wide of the net, and you're seeing a lot of that out of both sides of these teams. It's been fun to watch the efforts, and it's showing on the scoreboard with a 1-1 result so far.
So this is there is 3 15-minute periods. Again, the second period will be running time with the breaks every 5 for subs. The third period ends up being stop time, so they do stop it. And there's some division implications. So the adapted hockey, the state of Minnesota split into a north and a south division. There's 10 to 12 teams in each division. And 4 teams come out of each division advancing to the state tournament. These 2 teams right now, they both have a win on the season. I believe Anoka Hennepin's 1-3 overall, 1-2 in the division. Is that right?
Yep.
And the Spuds are 1-2 overall and 1-2 within the division, I believe. So there's a lot left to be determined through the regular season here, but the top 4 do advance to the state tournament March 17 through 19 at the Bloomington Jefferson, or 17 and 18 at the Bloomington Jefferson High School Gymnasium. And both of these teams, I think, have aspirations of being one of those 4 from the north.
Yeah, with 6 games, it looks like, remaining on both of their schedules. Both of them came out of the gate with a couple of losses, but have added a win since then, so probably picking up some steam and figuring out how to play with each other and what they need to do to win games. And so it'll be fun to see how the last 6 games go for these teams, but I know we're in for a fun last 2 periods here with this game.
Yeah, absolutely, and this could springboard one of these 2 teams into a little run that helps them with playoff seeding. And I know if you look at the Spud schedule, it feels a little bit like the tougher half of their schedule was at the front, and maybe they built it that way. to get prepared for the second half of the season, or maybe it's by chance. But either way, it definitely seems as though they played some of the tougher teams early. And we'll see how it goes in the remaining part of their schedule, but they certainly have a chance to accumulate a couple of wins and improve their playoff positioning and make a run at advancing to the state tournament in only the second year of Spud's adapted floor hockey.
That would be very impressive.
We're coming out here for the start of the second period. We got Ranowski at center, Deshane up front, and Kumala again up front for the Spuds. We're going to keep Luchin and Nelson on defense. We got do we have a new goalie? No, we still got kicker back there for the Mustangs. Ungala on defense, along with Byboth again. Boyce at center, Fuller on the wing, and Lapel up on the wing for the Mustangs. So here we go. Byboth trying to clear, and Ongala's able to do so. It goes to the right of Ferris all the way down where Luchin's the first on it. Now Luchin and Lapel in the corner. Good battle by both of them. One gets the advantage, the other counters it, and Lapel actually clears it up high in the zone where Ranowski's going to get it all the way in back behind kicker. Ongala first to it. Centers it out front, trying to get a pass to Boyce, and Kumala almost got it. Now Ranowski's in the slot, but good job by Boyce to defend that. And then Luchin there again with that heavy clear, gets it all the way in behind. But Ongala clears it, and Boyce is going to get there, met by Ranowski, but does clear it up. Now Lapel turning, trying to fire one. Met there by Nelson. Celia Nelson with good defense, but Lapel on it again. Joseph Lapel, backhand shot, met by Luchin. Fuller trying to shoot one in. It does get backhanded all the way into the near corner where Nelson's going to get to it, and head up from Nelson again, trying to find the pass up, but picked off from Boyce. Boyce fires it in, stopped by Lapel out front. Backhand attempt, but there's Luchin again. Luchin's a stopper back there, but Boyce is able to turn it back, and it gets in behind Lou Ferris. Now Celia Nelson again with the head up, looking for the pass up the floor, banks it off the back of the net, and then Lapel gets it. Good pressure from the Mustangs. Now Luchin trying to work around Boyce, but Boyce strung on the stick again. Little heavy contact coming into the pad back there from Boyce. Good use of the body. Now comes around, tries to stuff it near side, and then tries to shoot it in off the stick, but it goes all the way far side. Good backhand centering pass from Luchin into Ranowski, but there's Ongala clearing it. Now Nelson with a good clear, and Luchin finishes it up to get it across the center line, but there he is, Byboth slamming it back. A little bit of racquetball going on now, and there's Ranowski. Reminder, Ranowski is the center, so that was an onside play. Can come across both sides of the floor. Cleared up. Fuller, past Nelson, big shot, Lapel just wide. Puck sitting on back of the net, I believe, so we'll get a whistle.
What a great save by Lou Ferris there. It looked like that Mustang had a chance to stuff that puck in there, but she did a good job of sealing up the post and preventing that one from going in.
Great pressure from Boyce on there, and then turning it right to the net, trying to catch Ferris by surprise, but Ferris is an experienced goaltender. Now Ranowski and Boyce in for the draw. Puck's down. Boyce again. They've got that play set up where she tries to get it over in this case. Oh, there's Kumala with a rolling shot, sticked away from by kicker, I should say. Backhand attempt from Kumala goes far side, and Deshane's going to get there. Nick Deshane with some pressure again, centers it, but Ongala's there, and then Byboth clears it away, but now Kumala trying to slam it in. Good stick from Byboth. Crosses the line, and Kumala can't reach it. Here comes Lapel. Tries to shoot it around Nelson, but good body positioning from Nelson prevents anything clear there. Sticked away by Ferris. That one snuck in there. Now centered again off the side of the net. Now Fuller trying to get to it. Excuse me, that's Hughes. And Ranowski with a long-range shot, and now Deshane tries to turn and shoot. Ranowski out front again. That's his wheelhouse, but great block by both.
Great positioning by Byboth.
Here comes Ranowski. Ranowski's in the spot again. Can't get the shot away. It's good closing defense there by the center Boyce. And now Lapel gets it up to the corner. Nelson, Celia Nelson trying to clear it up. Almost picked off by Boyce. It gets to Deshane. Deshane and Kumala, but Ongala's there again. Now Kumala with a quick shot just to the left, a kicker. Byboth is going to clear, but it's coming up to Luchin, and we know where that one's going. Gets it into Ranowski. Now Kumala but Angala clears, and Boyce is going to get there, but held by Ranowski. Puck's loose. Boyce goes down hard, but she's back up. Now Ranowski and Angala, but Angala wins that battle, and then it's cleared back by Luchin. Up the near side by both, but Kumala picks it off, centers it for Ranowski, and here comes Zach down the slot. Winds up, blocked by Angala. And Boyce is able to muscle it on through, sticked away by Ferris. Boyce jumps up again with the backhand attempt, but Luchin with the good stick blocks that one away. Now Luchin in the corner, trying to clear it up the far wall. Heavy pressure from Boyce again with using that body and the physicality on Luchin, but Luchin comes away with it to Ranowski, but Boyce again turns it back. Now Celia Nelson trying to clear. Now Boyce trying to get on a shot on Ferris. Lou Ferris with the save. Puck lies loose. And Ferris is able to reach. Oh, it was loose. It looked like Ferris had it covered, but it was actually laying in behind. And the Mustangs are able to sneak in and clean up the mess. And I believe it was Joseph Lapel that jumped on the loose puck and slammed it home.
Yeah, just an unfortunate kind of bounce there. I think Lou had it maybe for a quick second, and it snuck out from the hand there, and Mustang sort of Johnny on the spot, hopped on it pretty quick and buried it.
Well, looking through the crowd here, I know we have some Spud players and youth players in attendance, one of which is Charlie Stengen, who had his hands up as a goaltender wondering, where's the whistle, right? Any goaltender, I think, might come to the defense of.
I was probably doing the same thing myself. I think Lou had that covered, but.
Nonetheless, it's on the board. Mustangs take a 2-1 lead, and we got that was right at the 5-minute mark. So we do have some substitutions now. We got Dickinson back in at center for the Mustangs.
No changes for Moorhead.
Moorhead's going to hang with their lineup for the moment. Looks like we got Olkers going up front. We've seen him on defense for the Mustangs, but he's going to get a shift up front. We got Blake Byboth, who they've got on defense here, and probably a good move as a stopper in the middle there. You know, he's got good anticipation and comes with a pretty heavy stick. Oh. They are going to sub out.
Tate St. Louis checked back in, and Kumla is moving to center now. Looks like Ranowski coming out.
Give Ranowski a break. He's been a horse out there for the Spuds. Get a little water and a little breather. Puck down, Kumala and Dickinson really battling for that, and Kumala's going to come away with it, but there's Byboth right there to clear it. Gets just past Gieske. Gieske back up front for the Stangs. Then Dickinson. She's got some energy. She's coming out firing early here.
I believe she was one of our dancers there in the warm-ups.
Yeah, she had an active warm-up for sure, and she that energy is ready to be cut loose here, and she is doing it all over the floor right now for the Mustangs. Now Kumala clears it up. St. Louis is on it. St. Louis has some space. He's got a 2-on-1 with Duchesne. Quick shot by St. Louis, goes just wide. Duchesne's on it, tries to center it quick, gets right past Byboth, and St. Louis back on it, clears it by kicker, and we got some contact here. Looks like a penalty on one of the Mustangs, Blake Byboth. And we do have a whistle, so some inadvertent action there as they sort out the penalty to Blake Byboth.
Good shot by Tate St. Louis there, and the puck came back to him, and I think as they were kind of battling for a puck, was it a check?
Well, we talked about Byboth as a heavy defender too, and it just got a little bit too aggressive. You can see the official there explaining why he had the call. It looked like he got his elbows up and maybe gave a little bit too hard of a shove, and so it looks like we got a timeout. Maybe doing a little substituting here if they have their special teams unit they want to get on the floor. Could be a pivotal moment in the game. It's a tight game right now, so any advantage you can gain here from Byboth being off the floor is advantage Spuds.
Advantage Spuds, yeah. Great job defending back there. So hopefully the Spuds, with some last-minute instructions from Coach Fisher, will maybe drop some sort of a play here. And
there we go. Tate St. Louis doing a little gritty there to get the crowd fired up, and it doesn't hurt to get a little energy pumped into the game right now when you're down 1.
He seems to be the guy for it, and with Daniel Kumala in there running around the way that he does, the effort that he gives on every loose puck. Let's get after it here on this one for the Spuds.
Yeah, and Mustang coach Pete Cutches knows the significance of this point in the game right here with Byboth in the box, trying to set up his penalty kill to survive here. So now we got Duchesne on it. Angala trying to clear, but Duchesne whacks it in behind. Now coming away is the Stings. With it is Dickinson. Dickinson trying to clear. Duchesne applying some pressure there. Wins a puck right out front on kicker's stick, but he's able to steer it back to the corner. Now it's cleared up. Quick shot by Kumala just wide. Almost tied it up right there, and Angala now tries to clear, but Kumala's there. Kumala another quick turnaround shot. Good stick positioning from kicker, keeps it out of the net. Kumala again, right on cue, Jason. On the loose pucks.
Yeah, a lot of loose pucks.
Dickinson trying to clear and is able to do so, but Luchin slams it back down to keep the pressure on for the Spuds. Now Duchesne, but Angala, right out front to Kumala. Daniel Kumala off the pipe, rips it right off the left pipe, and in the corner, Kumala again centers it out front. Duchesne can't quite get on the end of it, but he'll be the first to it. Here comes Nick Duchesne, right in on kicker again, and kicker covers up.
Couple of big time chances there for the Spuds in this power play. Couple of great saves by kicker, and then alertly covers up that last one there to get a whistle and maybe a quick breather for his players.
You start to get the feeling with what kicker looks like in the net. You don't want to get too far behind the Mustangs, that he has proven difficult to get that puck pass. When you do, then the pipe is there, like Kumala just ripped it off the pipe. So here we go. Gieske now with a shot, but it's blocked by Kumala. Nelson clears it up for St. Louis. It got just past St. Louis, but Duchesne's going to jump on it and try to win a battle with Angala down in the corner. Angala clears, and now Boyce. Boyce chips it up past the center line, gets it past Luchin, and Boyce is in on the left. Quick shot, but Celia Nelson with some heavy defense is able to stop that from being a real threat, and Lou Ferris jumps on the puck.
Celia did a great job there of getting after that little bit of a loose puck right before that shot. She contested that shot just enough to make it a fairly routine save for Lou there.
So now Boyce at center with Kumala. Kumala tries to win it. Boyce using that body. Nice job by Luchin to step in. Boy, quick shot. I didn't see what happened there even.
Just a good quick shot and a pretty routine save by Lou. Right, good positioning, right in a good spot there on top of the crease.
Cleared all the way down by Luchin, where it's then swatted up by Angala, and Boyce trying to get it. Kumala with the pressure. Luchin stops it there, clears it over for St. Louis. Here comes St. Louis. And now Byboth is back in the game, and they've successfully killed off that penalty. Celia Nelson trying to win a stick battle there and clear it, but Boyce wins it. Cleared up to Tate St. Louis, comes all the way in on net. Nice job by Angala again. Now Gieske, but it gets by everyone. Nelson will get to it first. Celia Nelson trying to get around Gieske. Heavy pressure from Gieske, wins a puck. Centers it just past Luchin, and the quick feed of Luchin is able to get there first and clear it all the way down on net. There it is, cleared again by Luchin. And then by Angala, but it comes to Kumala. Quick shot just past the right of kicker. If they start hitting the frame, they could go in. All the way up the court now. Spin around attempt over to Gieske. Nice looking pass there. But Celia Nelson reads that play. Centered out front just past Ferris as Luchin took a whack at it. And Olkers is on it. Van Olkers pressuring Luchin. Now Luchin comes away with it. Up the right side, Luchin met by Boyce. Olkers tries to spin it to the net, met by Kumala. And Luchin again trying to get it. And there's Duchesne reaching across. Perhaps illegally, but they didn't touch the puck, so they let it go. Quick turnaround shot. Lou Ferris pad save. Kumala tries to clear now Boyce, and we got the 5-minute horn just in time, but Ferris makes a save at the buzzer again.
Again, you see how strong Lucien is there back on the defensive, on the right side over there. Just does an awesome job of battling for loose pucks, clearing pucks, making nice little reads, nice passes, and does a good job of clearing the puck up the ice for his offense to get after the puck. Celia standing in the middle does a really good job too, just sort of playing good position and making sure she's not giving up anything in front.
Well, I tell you, you know, in whatever kind of hockey you're watching, there's a phrase "stop on pucks" when you're defending, and Lucien does that as a perfect example of what coaches would talk about. If there's a chance that he does get beat in the corner, he stops and gets right back in the play, and he's got not only the strength but good quick feet to recover. And that long, heavy stick is proving to be problematic for the Mustangs.
Looks like they're going back with Zach Ranowski at center now. Daniel Kumala coming over to the left wing for Moorhead.
First action of the day on the Mustangs side by Nasser Mustafa going in at forward. Mueller up front there. With Fuller, they're going to give Trace Fuller a spin at center now. With Mustafa and Mueller up front, and then back on defense. Looks like they put Lapel back on defense. And Byboth again. Kelsey Byboth on the puck in the corner with Fuller. Deshane trying to win it there, and Ranowski's there to stop it. Now Ranowski and Deshane in the corner. Ranowski's going to spin to the center, shoot it on net again, but kicker's right there at the stick. Centered out to Kumala. Kumala's going to have a whack at it. Just misses off the heel of his stick, and now Byboth's going to try to clear. Gets it off the wall to Fuller. Fuller's able to clear it up, but Ranowski's going to turn it back right down the slot. Zach Ranowski shot, gets it through Lapel, but not on frame as Lapel was able to redirect it into the corner. Now Deshane trying to win it. Ranowski trying to get through traffic. It bounces across the line, but there's Lucien again. Long shot in all the way down behind kicker, and Byboth is there. Now Kelsey Byboth clears it far side. Lapel's going to try to finish a job, but here comes Kumala. Quick shot. Kumala just wide. Left of the net.
Just off target again. Another really good shot. Would jump on that loose puck. Just missed the target by about a foot there.
Ranowski fires one on. Now Kumala rebound just past him. Backhand Ranowski just wide. Now Deshane on it. Deshane trying to twirl it back around. Hits kicker. It's loose underneath kicker. Oh, and there we had a very, very similar play to how the Mustangs scored their second goal. It looked as though kicker had it covered up, and in reality it was kind of sitting behind his foot, hidden behind the post in his foot, and the ref couldn't see it. And
the ref was on this side of the net that time and just lost sight of it, so blew it dead and reset here.
That's what happens when the ref can't see it. They blow the whistle. So Ranowski, quick shot, blocked out front. Lapel again blocked one and cleared it up far side, but Ranowski's going to try to keep it in. Ranowski and Fuller, the two centers, doing battle, and Ranowski wins that one. Gets it in behind. Now Deshane on it. Deshane trying to turn it to the net, but met by Byboth. Byboth clears it up, and Lucien knocks it. Now Ranowski has some space. Backhanded in to Deshane, just wide a kicker. Now Deshane behind, gets met by Byboth. Byboth and Deshane gets to Ranowski. Now Lucien again. Now just past Zach Ranowski. Tried to clear. Kumala bounces over his stick. Now Kumala's going to have a whack. Backhand by Ranowski, blocked out front. Quick shot by Kumala, blocked again. Stout defense and a little bit of courage from Lapel there, blocking shots. Now it's cleared far side where Ranowski keeps it in, and Deshane's the first on it. Quick shot in off the side of the net by kicker to his left, and it goes in the corner there by both to Fuller, but Ranowski's there. Ranowski coming in with some space, blocked out front again. Now Ranowski, backhand shot. Kumala's going to get there first. He's going to outrace Lapel to that puck, but Lapel's probably a little exhausted from blocking about a dozen shots in the last 3 minutes, or maybe a half dozen, I should say.
Yeah.
Now Deshane far side. Ranowski's going to get there. Zach Ranowski flips it towards the net, but blocked again by Lapel. And it comes up, and we're going to have an offsides whistle there as Mustafa had crossed the center line with both feet, so that'll be an offsides whistle.
A lot of great pressure there by Moorhead. They're chasing down 3, 4, 5, loose pucks. Got good chances on net again, just missing the net.
You could hear the announcement. Valerie Larson checking in at forward for the Mustangs. Now Lapel and By both down in the corner are going to try to clear it, but Kumala is going to intercept it, throw it towards net. That time blocked out front by Deshane, and now Valerie Larson clears it, but it comes the wrong way off her stick, and it's cleared all the way down where Deshane's going to jump on it, but good defense from By both. Deshane on the hustle is going to get there, centers it for Kumala, but just past him. Now Kumala turns and gets it down deep, and he's going to go to work. Kumala and Fuller with Lapel. Now Deshane tries to chip it in off kicker, sits on the back of the net, and we're going to have a whistle. .55 seconds to go here in the second period. Puck is down. Kumala now throws it in behind kicker. By both is there. Kelsey clears it up near side. Backhand shot by Ranowski goes just wide. Deshane's going to get there. 33 seconds left in the period. Spuds applying pressure for the better part of the last 5 minutes of this period right now, trying to break the cage of kicker. And down in the corner, Kumala sends it in on kicker, sticked away. Right there for the rebounds, Deshane, but not before kicker can jump on the loose puck.
Nice job of getting down there and making sure that he had that covered up properly. Stick was behind his hand, and no way that we could poke that one through there.
11 seconds remaining, 6, 5, and it is run time, so there seems to be a hiccup in the clock that's having it pause and delay, but it was running the whole time. And there you have it, end of the second period on the Atchison Company scoreboard. The Mustangs are able to net the only goal in the second and take a 2-1 lead.
Really, though, for the most part of that period, Moorhead controlled the play, had the puck down on the offensive end, had plenty of chances, missed a lot of shots, missed a lot of nets, and sometimes, that's us missing nets, and sometimes that's the defense being in good positioning or the goalies being in a good spot. So really, really good period out of Moorhead. Just wasn't able to capitalize on any of their chances, but keep that kind of pressure up. You feel like there's going to be one or two more on the board for us here by the end of this game.
Yeah, I think if you feel good if you're Anoka Hennepin right now with having the lead and the way the effort of your team on both ends of the floor, and as you said, sometimes you miss the net because of what the other team is doing, and I feel like the Mustangs are pressuring so well that it's just hard for the Spuds to get the shot that they want lined up, so they're having to get rid of it quicker than they want to, and that's resulting in missing the frame on occasion. If you're the Spuds, you're probably feeling pretty good too. You had a lot of pressure. The chances are going to be there if you keep up that kind of effort and pressure, and so it should make for a pretty interesting third period.
Yeah, I think we're in for a really fun third period here. Plenty of chances on both sides, and we'll see if that continues here, or if one of them decides to clamp down defensively a little bit. But I think there's going to be a lot of good chances, and these goaltenders have been really, really good and fun to watch so far in this game, and I anticipate probably some more big saves and timely saves out of these goalies. But
so if you're the Spuds right now, what do you think Coach Fisher is telling her team?
I'm sure she's saying just more of that relentless pressure, getting after those loose pucks, trying to be the first one on those pucks, and then obviously just trying to make sure we're hitting the net with our shots as much as we can. So again, that's a little bit of a byproduct of good defensive positioning, good goaltending positioning, but we also just want to try to make sure we do everything we can to get them on net, and then try to get after rebounds if they're there for them. So defensively, I would say the same thing for Moorhead. We got to get after loose pucks, and then make sure we're making good clears, smart clears to our forwards, and let them go down and do some work.
I'd say stylistically, the goaltenders, Lou Ferris is a little bit more inclined to jump on a loose puck, whereas kicker, there are rebounds there. He uses that stick extremely well to stop the puck, but that does yield some rebounds if the Spuds can get through that line of defense and get to those loose pucks. There could be opportunities that way.
Yep. Yeah, it's one thing to get shots. It's another thing to follow up that shot with a good rebound, or at least attacking the net with your stick on the ice and see what can happen. So. Looks like Moorhead sticking with the same lineup up front and defensively as they started the game with.
So the Mustangs have seemed to rotate in their players a little differently than the Spuds have, and we'll see if fatigue becomes an issue in this game, or a factor anyway. You're going to have Boyce up front, who doesn't seem to tire at all. She's back at center for the Mustangs. It looks like they're going with Oakers up front again on the right side, and then Byboth is back in. And the way Blake Byboth has played this game, you know he's going to want to be a factor here in the third period. The puck does come to him as we start the third. Gets out to Oakers, who tries a shot. Now Byboth right there in the backhand. Good stick from Ferris. Kick towards the net. Now Byboth gets the rebound off the post. Save Ferris. Save Ferris again, and it goes in behind. Lou Ferris coming up big for the Spuds early in the period.
Wow, that was about 3 or 4 big-time saves by Lou to keep them in the game early on in this period.
A little cat and mouse now with Byboth behind the net. Trying to get Ferris to lean the wrong way. Comes out front. Big stick save by Lou Ferris. Another shot by Byboth coming in. Celia Nelson on the defense. Save Ferris, another save by Ferris, and finally able to cover up.
Great job by Ferris to keep this thing as a 2-1 score here so far, and almost on cue, your call with Blake Byboth there, really sort of dominating the first minute of this period.
And the Spuds got caught watching a little bit as that guy, as Blake had a lot of energy, and they were kind of watching it, interested in it, as entertained as we were. Shot on goal again, Ferris saved. Byboth shot goal, he's going to get one finally, and with that many attempts and that kind of effort, we're going to have a goal for the Mustangs. And they're going unassisted.
Unassisted with Blake Byboth there. Yeah, just too many chances for him. Too many chances there. He's too good of a player to let him sit in the front there and keep hammering away at the puck, and finally got one to go in.
It's almost as if the Mustangs heard your assessment of what you thought the Spuds should do in the third period. So Atchison Company's scoreboard shows that the Mustangs are now holding a 3-1 lead very early yet in the third period, 14 minutes to go. Byboth is back at it. Now Oakers on the right, shoots it quick, almost snuck that one short side off the net. Another one off the side of the net, now cleared by Nelson, and the Spuds are in business. Kumala trying to win a puck into Deschênes. Deschênes couldn't quite get the handle on it. Good defense by Angala, and now Boyce clears it up to Oakers. Nelson pressuring there. Nelson wins it, tries to clear it all the way up. Angalo gets it back. Now Ranowski. Zach Ranowski can't get by Boyce. And Luchin wins that puck, now peels it up, but Boyce right there again. It's like those two are kind of the mirror images of each other with how hard they play. Now out front, Kumala, save, goal! Daniel Kumala on the rebound has the Spuds back within one.
Just like we talked about, getting pucks on net and getting to the net with your stick on the ice. Kumala got 2 or 3 whacks at that one and finally got it to go in after a couple of really, really nice saves by a kicker there, but really good answer by the Spuds to get it back to 3-2 early on in this third period.
Well, that'll bring some life back into the gym and into the Spuds bench, and that starts with the tremendous effort defensively by Aiden Luchin to win that battle with Boyce and get that puck up to Kumala, and now we're back at it. Byboth and Luchin. Luchin wins that one. Angala misses. It rolls in on Kicker, and Kicker uses that big catch glove to scoop that one up.
Yeah, to be careful with that one as a rolling puck. Those ones are hard. You never know what's going to happen with those pucks, so it's a good idea just to try to get the big mid on that one and get your players to reset.
Now Ranowski in against Boyce in the circle. You got Kelsey Byboth on defense with Angaga. Comes out front. Maybe Ranowski trying to take a page out of Boyce's book. Deschênes whacking at it. Puck's loose. Ranowski out front. Shot. Ooh, blocked by Boyce.
Big stick there by Boyce.
Luchin goes down, but he's going to get there first. Doing some battle with, wow, that's some physical play down there by Byboth and Luchin.
These pucks seem to get jammed up in that corner over there, so good idea. The ref blow the whistle here and let them reset again.
There's Boyce clearing it to the side, picking it up herself. Now Ranowski on it, but Boyce does a little between the wickets move. Comes loose and a shot and a goal. Great effort from J.C. Boyce over to Oakers, and Oakers slams it in the empty net.
Again, another good answer by the Mustangs. Maybe stem some of this momentum that the Spuds were trying to get back. Good shot on net. Good hard shot on net that Lou just couldn't seem to track.
Puck down again. Bounces up to Oakers. Oakers tries to shoot, but Celia Nelson right there to clear it. Gets by Gaga. Spuds pursuing behind, comes out front. Kumala, Ranowski slams it in on Kicker, and it's steered to the far side where Kelsey Byboth sends it up. Luchin is there. It's stuck underneath the bumper over there, and they'll blow that one down.
I think that Kumala had that shot on net, and it might have hit somebody's leg. It looked like it was going in, but the last second it went the other direction, and I don't think the goalie got the save on that one.
Another good opportunity for the Spuds, and 12:23 to go in the third period. It won't be the last. Luchin up to Ranowski. Played away there by Kelsey Byboth, and Celia Nelson now is going to try to clear on the backhand, but good pressure from Okers to keep it down there. But Nelson does come away with it. Now Ranowski going to slam it down. Angala trying to get there, but Kumala wins that puck down low. Kumala trying to get to the net. Has Duchesne out front, but can't get it there. Now Ranowski trying to spin and fire, but good stick to poke it away by J.C. Boyce. Then Luchin up past Angala again. Now Kelsey Byboth. Byboth with the puck, gets it in behind, but here comes Duchesne, first to it, trying to wrap it out front. Now Kumala. Kumala's going to shoot just wide of the net again. Bounces out front just by the post where kicker's able to cover.
I've noticed Daniel Kumala doing that a couple times. He's able to switch from right-handed to left-handed kind of whenever he needs to, and he was able to get out a loose puck there, fire a nice shot on. I just missed the net, I think, by about a foot or so there, but a good chance by the Spuds.
Ranowski sends it far side. Luchin's going to get there. Send it. It's in. That is post to post, and we got a goal across the goal line on a long-range shot by Aiden Luchin, and the Spuds are back within one.
Another good example of getting pucks to net that hit a stick or a foot or something in front. Took a weird misdirection and hit both posts before it went in, but
we're going to get some disagreement from Coach Pete Kutches here, as he does not believe that puck crossed the goal line. It went post to post. Hard to tell from this angle. It certainly, the way the puck responded, it could have been across the line as it hit the inside of that far post. But also you could see, it almost looks as though the post is above the line. That's maybe a little bit of an issue. We're back at it though. Kumala wants another one. Sends it in deep. Cleared by Angala, but there's Duchesne wants a goal of his own, and it scoots just wide of the net. Angala's going to try to clear, but it's blocked by Duchesne again. Duchesne wants in on the action. Out front, Ranowski on the backhand shoots it, blocked out front by Kelsey Byboth. Now Kelsey's trying to clear, but Duchesne gets there again. Great pressure from Duchesne. Now Byboth again trying to clear, and there's Kumala coming in, shoots it. Pad save there by kicker. And he's feeling it right now.
He's feeling good right now, yeah. He looked like he wanted to keep that puck in play, but ref blew the whistle. So we'll get a reset here and maybe a quick breather for both sides.
Reminder, stop time in the third period. So we've got 10:52 to go with the drop of that puck. Mustangs find themselves in the lead. Nice centering attempt there over to Blake Byboth, but Luchin is there, and it's cleared all the way down, sticked into the corner by kicker, but Angala clears it. Now Ranowski. Ranowski's going to fire. Long shot blocked out front by Byboth. And now Duchesne turns it to the end. Duchesne's turning it on in the third period with a little desperation hockey. Now Ranowski, backhand attempt, but it rolls on across the center line. Where there it's played by Okers far side, and now Luchin's going to have some space. Going to shoot it up to Ranowski. Here's Kumala with some space. Kumala tries to fire, but there's Byboth out front. Clears it. And now Boyce is going to get there. Boyce trying to turn and make a play, but Ranowski with a big play. Trying to fire one in on net, gets tripped up out front there, but incidental contact. It's the 5-minute whistle. There's a little bit of a collision that could have resulted in a penalty, which caused the confusion there, but really it was incidental contact in the 5-minute buzzer for some subs.
Oh, that was a fast-paced 5 minutes of action there, back and forth. Some answers from both teams. Nice goals. Good job of getting to the net and again getting pucks to the net, which is always the most important thing. Some good block shots on both sides here by the defenseman, playing a good job, playing good positioning and doing a good job there.
Well, it feels like whatever the offensive message by the coaches was heard and the defensive message was not. I don't think that's the case. Actually, it just seems like the offense has ratcheted up, and the first goal was just some intense pressure and just a little want to from Byboth. Just I'm gonna get these rebounds, and he created about 6 or 7 chances on his own there. Eventually, one of those is going to go in. And then just pressure again. Duchesne with tremendous pressure on the forecheck, keeping pucks alive down low for the Spuds. Eventually, not getting on the scoreboard himself yet, but certainly having an impact on the game. And then Kumala's able to net one, and then that long-range shot from from Luchin, gets the Spuds back within 1, and here we go.
We got Tate St. Louis check back in here for Moorhead on the right side, and then Kumla went to center.
I certainly like the decisiveness of Lou Ferris when that puck comes in. Like we can just get things under control here. We don't need to anything flashy. Let's just get reset and go again. Kumala in for the draw. We got Celia Nelson there on defense with Luchin again. A little bit of a lineup issue there, just on the wrong side of the line, the imaginary line there. Okay, so Kumala's going to win it. Try to clear it up to Ranowski. Back pressure coming from Dickinson, but Ranowski's got it now. Tries to sneak it in for Kumala in behind kicker. Kumala gets there, throws it far side. Has a little space met by Olkers. Tries to center it, but Olkers is there. Now in behind kicker where Angala's going to get to it and clear it all the way up. We got a rolling puck now. It's going to get all the way up where Nelson stops it. Gieske was in pursuit, and now Dickinson tries to fire. Now Ranowski gets just by Ranowski, and Angala's trying to get it. Comes all the way back to the corner where Gieske's going to get to it. Pressured by Nelson, centered, but there's Luchin. Right up to Tate St. Louis, and Tate spins and fires, but blocked out front. Again there by Lapel that time, I believe. No, that's, well, we'll get a number on that person for the Mustangs, but now Angala trying to clear, but Ranowski's got it. Kumala fires, it's out front. Now Tate St. Louis can't get a stick on it. But Luchin is there, long range shot just wide. That had a chance to go. And now the Mustangs come up again, and that does look, boy, that appears to be Gieske back there. My mistake. I thought I had Gieske up front here in this period, but that is Gieske back on defense. Oh, no, that's Olkers.
Olkers, yep.
Yep, my bad. That's Olkers, and Gieske is up front. Now Gieske is pursuing. Nelson, Gieske with a quick shot. Lou Ferris with the pad save and covers up.
Gieske, he seems like he's always a threat when that puck is near him to get up. He likes to get pucks on net. He's got a good hard shot, and he likes to follow up those shots, those rebounds too.
He doesn't seem to be rattled either. Like, he keeps his composure. So now it's Dickinson and Kumala in. It's a great effort again from Dickinson. He plays with some feist. Now Gieske trying to fire again. Mueller there, but it's cleared up. Angala and Olkers, but now Ranowski sends it in. Bounces off the kicker where Angala's going to look up ice. Gets it just past Ranowski. Now Nelson trying to turn it back. And Kumala with some good back pressure is able to get there. Clear it across the line. Met by Olkers, who sends it down to Luchin. But now Kumala. Kumala trying to clear it down for the Spuds. Does get it all the way down to the left of kicker. But Olkers is there first. Ranowski with some heavy pressure. Now out to Tate St. Louis. Luchin wants to fire again. Just wide into the corner where Angala now is going to try to clear for the Mustangs. Big windup and is able to get it up to Gieske, but Celia Nelson will corral that one and try to get it up the ice. But good pressure from Gieske now trying to turn it to the front of the net. But there again is Luchin. Now Luchin, Aiden Luchin trying to work his way up the right wall. He's got a battle there with Mueller. Oh, wow, and a quick shot from Dickinson. Surprised everyone and snuck that one in, short side, I believe. I actually couldn't really tell, but it got past Lou Ferris.
Yeah, I think it beat her short side. Maybe just stick wasn't quite on the ice or where it should have been, and didn't track it all the way in, and ended up getting in the back of the net. So big goal there for the Mustangs late. Well, not quite late in this third period, but getting late in the third period. So
yeah,
it's like Moorhead's taking a timeout here, and maybe going to try to regroup a bit.
And Coach Johnson wants to just regroup. I think a good time to just regain the composure a little bit. 7:20 to go, plenty of time left in the period. And sometimes you have that emotional surge where you're pressuring and you're so close to tying it up where you just need to regroup a little bit after you get a surprise goal on you. Both teams will take a breather here. Certain to have some substitutions here with this timeout. Looks like Caden Oya is going in on defense for the Spuds. They'll get that relentless top line.
Yep, keeping the same
Shane.
forwards out.
Ranowski and Kumala up front, Kumala at center. Luchin and Oya on defense. Looks like we're going to get Emily Rivard to check into the game here. Emily Rivard is in. Luchin's coming over with a little game planning. And you know Luchin knows the importance right now of continuing to defend hard and try to set that offense up for some chances down on the other end. And he's talking with Emily on the game plan back there. Good leadership there from Luchin. Dickinson and Kumala in for the draw. It's going to get cleared over, rolls away from Duchesne where it's cleared down by Mueller into the corner. Luchin there, good pressure from Dickinson. Spirited play from Dickinson in the corner. She's going to try to turn it up near side now on Lou Ferris. Centers it just past Hughes. Hughes checked in for the Mustangs. Aiden Hughes. Now Duchesne on it, clears it in behind kicker. Angala's going to get there. Angala trying to come up the near side for a clear and is able to get it across the center line. But Kumala with that speed is able to track back and get it. And now Emily Rivard with a nice clear there. Good defense from Emily. And Kumala's going to win that puck into Ranowski. Backhander wide of the net where Duchesne's trying to get on it. Olkers and Duchesne, and it sneaks underneath the bumper, and we'll have a face-off.
Good centering pass there by Dania Kumala to Ranowski. The puck was just rolling a little bit, and I think Ranowski hit it just a little bit funny right as at impact there, and it ended up going into the corner. So we'll get another face-off here on the far side.
6:28 to go in the third. Mustangs holding a 5-3 lead over the Spuds on the Atchison Company scoreboard. Sticked into the corner there by kicker and cleared all the way near side by Olkers and then all the way up the floor by Angala. Now Emily Rivard again. Good pressure on the puck by Emily, trying to clear it. Wins that puck battle, trying to get it up to Ranowski. Not quite able to do it. Nice job by Aiden Hughes there to keep the puck alive, but there again is Luchin. Aiden Luchin now trying to clear it up to Duchesne. Good pressure from Mueller, but Luchin is relentless, and he finally is able to clear it all the way down. Angala now below the goal line. Duchesne with the pressure trying to win it just past Ranowski. They cleared up, but there he is again. Luchin's going to be there, and Hughes is going to sneak across the line with his stick to grab it. Clever play by Hughes there to stay on sides and get the puck. Nice move by Luchin. Good play, equally met by Hughes there, but Luchin stays with it, trying to clear it. If they can pop through this mess, they might have some space up there with Duchesne and Ranowski. Now Duchesne on it. Olkers in pursuit, blocked by Angala. Now Duchesne again, can't get it through Angala. Kumala trying to keep it alive, gets it down to Duchesne. Now Duchesne in the corner. Duchesne trying to come out front. Stopped there by Dickinson, out to Ranowski. Ranowski fires, misses, fans on it, shoots it just wide. Now Angala clears it up, but Kumala's going to get there. Yeah. And we have another 5-minute buzzer, 5 minutes remaining.
What a chance there by Moorhead that just didn't quite get answered. A good pass, centering pass again right in the middle, and Ranowski had some time and space there, but sort of fanned on the first shot. I was able to get a good shot off in the second time there, but I think kicker made a nice right leg kick save on that thing to take care of it. Some good pressure, though, at the end of that 5-minute frame. Try to get some of this momentum back. Now the Spuds will be interesting to see what kind of lineup they come out with here for this last 5-minute section here. Obviously, you got to get after it offensively. We got to get as many pucks down there in the offensive end as we can and try to get pucks to the net and in the net. So.
Definitely plenty of time left for the Spuds to climb back into this one. Mustangs are certainly going to make it difficult with that kind of both forechecking pressure and defensive pressure. It's really just pressure on the puck. Very good with their feet and their sticks to make it tough on the Spuds to do anything real clean, and that's, again, forcing the Spuds into situations a little earlier than they want to be, especially when they're shooting. So Boyce is going back at center. They got Byboth and Angala as their stoppers back there, which is going to make it even more difficult with kicker in the net. Those are two really strong defenders with an equally strong goalie for the Mustangs. You got Mustafa checking back in up front with Fuller, I believe, over on the far side. Trace Fuller for the Mustangs, and We're sticking with Emily Rivard for the Spuds on defense with Luchin. But Luchin's up front. Luchin went up front and Deshane went back. They swapped. So now they're going to try to get Luchin up front to create big long shot, sticked away by kicker. Ranowski almost had his second of the game. Now Luchin's hot on it. Gets up where Deshane's going to get it back across the line, down for Luchin to go to work in the corner. Luchin met by Boyce. Now Luchin trying to work around Boyce, but good stick on stick, body on body by Boyce. Able to clear it. Now Deshane trying to win that puck is able to do so. Now Luchin, but Boyce again with that good body positioning just makes it so difficult to take that puck away. Cleared up, but blocked by Boyce. And Boyce in the center position can be all over the floor now, which is definitely an advantage for the Mustangs. Now Kumala's going to get in behind, try to work his way up the floor, clears it far side. Now Deshane and Fuller. Fuller tries to peel out of there. Good stick battle there, and Boyce is there to clear, but here comes Kumala, going to get it up where Luchin tries to one-time it, but does get it down below the goal line, and Ungala now clears. Kumala and Boyce. Kumala hits Boyce in the foot with the puck, and now Luchin trying to turn it right back on a quick move, but met there by Byboth. And now Deshane. Deshane trying to clear it, but Mustafa sends one in. Nice save by Lou Ferris. Now Fuller in the corner, but Kumala's there. Daniel Kumala trying to win a puck and get it back in the right direction, but there's Mustafa again with another shot. Second shot in a few seconds there for Mustafa. Cleared up. Now Luchin met by two defenders. Byboth. Now Kumala turns it in. Puck is loose out front. Ranowski tries to get on it, but great play by Ungala to clear it. Deshane up to Ranowski, but Ungala's there first and is able to clear it all the way down, where Emily Rivard now jumps on it for the Spuds. Clears it up to Kumala. Kumala sends it on down where Ungala will get there again. Ungala can't get it past Luchin. Now it bounces out front. Kumala's going to have a whack at it and gets it back to Deshane. Deshane up to Ranowski. Ranowski fires, but that's blocked by Ungala. Ranowski again sends it in far corner where Luchin's going to get on it. Byboth and Luchin. Luchin wins that race. Now Luchin, but Byboth, good physical presence back there, is able to pin Luchin up against the wall and get a whistle. 2:37 to go here in the third.
Really good battle down there in the corner by Byboth and Luchin going after that puck. The energy that Luchin brings for Moorhead there, it's probably a really smart move to move him up to forward and see if they can generate some offense with him on the right side.
And boy, Deshane is filled in that swap very nicely on the defense as well, making a lot of good clears up the floor. Kumala and Boyce. J.C. Boyce has been good in the circle today, winning a lot of draws for the Mustangs, but now Kumala comes away with it, throws it in deep. Bounces out, Luchin. Now Deshane clears it back, where Luchin's going to jump on it. Luchin and Boyce. Another battle in the corner between those two. Boyce is trying to muscle her way up the wall. Luchin's meeting her there, and they get stuck underneath the divider again. Have another face-off to the left, a kicker.
2:15 left on the clock.
See if Kumala can win one back here to Luchin for a quick shot, but Boyce again is able to win that face-off. Tries to clear it. It is out front to Luchin. Quick shot blocked out front by Ungala. It's loose. And then it did cover it and then uncovered it, so the refs kind of blew the whistle there. Probably the right idea.
Yeah, kicker, he likes to keep the puck in play, so he was trying to push that puck forward and see if he could maybe generate a fast break opportunity, but the ref blew it dead.
So now Kumala again, ever important face-off here, and Boyce wins it again. She's strong on that stick, but here comes the Luchin. Quick shot, just fans on it. Boyce trying to defend it, and it's cleared all the way down. Lou Ferris, good stick save. Emily Rivard clears it off to the side where Fuller, now Trace Fuller. No, that's Larson. Valerie Larson for the Mustangs. And there's Deshane. Quick shot rolling in. Blocked by Ranowski now. Quick shot, Ranowski stopped. Backhand Ranowski, but Ungala there to clear it. Valerie Larson's going to send it back. Little back pass to Boyce. And now not quite for Luchin because a big play by Byboth again. Now Valerie Larson tries to turn it in. Now Ranowski, but it's again met by Ungala. Emily Rivard clears it up, but then Boyce sends it back. Now Emily again. Emily clears it, but Larson picks it off. And now Deshane is able to clear it, but Ungala's going to slam it. That's going to roll in funny on Lou, but good stick from Lou Ferris there to keep that one out of the net. That was a tricky shot coming in. And now we have pressure from Lapel down low, trying to kill some time. Good job by Kumala and Duchesne, but here's a turnaround shot just wide as Lapel wanted the icer, but Rivard's there. Rivard clears it up. Valerie Larson's going to get there. Now Boyce, but Kumala clears it to Ranowski. Here comes Kumala. Kumala's got some space, sends it down low on Gala there. 45 seconds remain, and the puck goes out of play, and we'll have an important face-off coming up to the right of kicker.
Couple of big time saves by Lou Ferris down there to keep this thing where it's at right now, and nice clears by Emily Rivard back there on the left side of D to get the puck up here.
Boyce and Kumala again. Boyce is going to win it. He's just so good on those draws and knows where she's going with it too to clear it to the right side, the correct side, the safe side. All the way down now. Duchesne tries to throw it up. Ranowski's trying to get on it. A little bit of desperation for the Spuds now. 28 seconds. Far corner for Lapel. Lapel's going to try to burn some time, but good job by Kumala to come back, and now it's up to Luchin. Luchin with a nice spin move, getting in to a shooting position, but blocked by Angala. Now it's up to Larson, but there's Duchesne to Ranowski. Ranowski tries to center it, but Angala's going to clear just past Kumala. 6 seconds left. Another clear there by Boyce. And time's going to run out here on the Spuds. One last attempt in on net by Ranowski, but a last-second save by kicker to preserve the win for the Mustangs. And on the Atchison Company scoreboard, the Mustangs are going to take this one 5-3.
Yeah, great effort by both teams. Really fun game to watch. It's sort of a tale of two halves there. It was 2-1 for a while. Good defensive game, and then all of a sudden the floodgates kind of opened up for both teams and turned into a really entertaining, fun game offensively.
Well, that's one thing. It's evident is the effort there makes it difficult on either side to generate a lot of real clean scoring opportunities, and so they had to work for everything they got out there today. And a thank you out to the Anoka Hennepin Mustangs for making the trip up Highway 10 and 94, whichever way they came, probably a combination of the two, to come up here and play the Spuds, and a tremendous effort by both teams here today. And on behalf of Jason Gregoire, Rob Grammer saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Spuds TV.